Hey guys, and welcome. My name's Rob, and in this video, I want to share with you how to grow on YouTube, how to increase your subscriber numbers, and how to make a success of your YouTube career, no matter what your starting point is. Over the past 18 months of my own YouTube career, I've learned so many hints, tips, and hacks that I want to download and share with you in today's video. This is primarily aimed at people that are in the 0 to 1,000 subscriber category. Maybe you're thinking, I'll never reach those monetization thresholds, and honestly, I'm thinking of giving up now. Well, promise me that you won't, because there's a couple of things you can do that honestly will transform your YouTube channel and really help you to grow in a successful and meaningful way. So sit back, relax, and let's talk starting on YouTube. Now, before we get into this, I know what a lot of you are thinking. You're probably looking at my subscriber numbers and thinking, hang about, this guy doesn't actually have a lot of subscribers himself, so why is he preaching to us? Well, this is actually my second channel. I run a skincare channel called Mad About Skin, which has 60,000 subscribers. I'm going to leave a link to that channel up there if you do want to check it out or any of my content in more detail. The reason I wanted to create this second channel is really to share with you guys what I've learned along the way. I've been on YouTube for 18 months now, and honestly, it was a pretty rocky start, but a couple of things that I did really transformed my experience and the rate of growth on my channel, and I don't want to keep that all to myself. I want to share to hopefully empower you guys to grow your own channel and make a success of your own channel, whatever your niche happens to be. I want this to be a short, sharp rundown to the point of the hints, tips, and hacks that I think within the next 5 minutes will transform your experience online and your subscriber numbers. First and foremost, forget the editing. I know, this is probably going to come as a bit of a shock to people because when we start out on our YouTube journey, we spend so many hours learning about those editing skills, plowing them all into the content that we create. We focused out and fixate on how our videos look, get those sleek cut-ins and outs, getting those images uploaded. In truth, editing doesn't matter. I want you to plow all of your energy into actually creating content that people enjoy. We're using these hints, tips, and hacks to grow your subscriber base by connecting with your community. I learned really quickly from my own skincare channel that people really didn't like all the fancy editing. What they wanted was authenticity. There's been a huge move here on YouTube away from all that slick editing and just to more down-to-earth and authentic content, which people really resonate with and connect better with in the long run. Honestly, if you're over-editing your videos, you're probably turning your viewership off, and that's making them less likely to subscribe. Honestly, save yourself the time, save yourself the energy, minimize all the editing that you're doing, and spend that time connecting with your community. This brings me on to hack number 2. When you're first growing on YouTube, connect with every single person that reaches out to you. It can be really difficult growing from 0 to 100 subscribers. I say this is the biggest struggle when it comes to your growth. Once you get past that 100 subscribers, things start to snowball and you'll grow from there. However, when anybody shows interest in your channel, whether it's leaving a like, leaving a comment, asking a question, make sure that you respond to them. You want to show that person that you actually care, that you value them as a subscriber. Maybe they haven't even subscribed yet, and by responding to their comment, they'll then click that subscribe button and they'll be with you for the journey. Also, never forget that YouTube pushes out videos and highlights videos based on their engagement. Engagement is the number of likes that you get on a video and the number of comments that you get. Your comment actually feeds into the engagement. So if someone leaves a comment on your video, respond to them in a really kind way and ask a question in that response, because that then requires them to respond again, and all this is driving forward your engagement and making your videos more likely to reach a wider and wider audience. The only way to go viral on YouTube is to get that engagement up and show people respect. They've shown an interest in you, return that favor and make sure you respond to that comment. When it comes to growing community, this is my third hint, tip, and hack that I really wish I knew at the start of my YouTube journey. That is to reach out to other content creators that are in the same ball as you. Maybe they've got a similar number of subscribers. They're in a similar niche to what video you're creating. Reach out to them, leave them a nice comment on their video, introduce yourselves. Absolutely never go down that sub for sub route. This is where someone says, I'll sub you if you sub me back. First and foremost, that does nothing to drive your engagement. And second of all, it's against the YouTube terms and conditions, and you could see your channel actually terminated. Never do that. But why not leave a comment in a meaningful way? Watch that person's video, leave a comment on it, introduce yourself and what you're doing on YouTube. The way that I love to do this is because it will drive your engagement, because these people will often return the favor. Check out your own channel, leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe to you, but also it'll grow your community. You need that friendship group when you first start on YouTube because it can seem like a really lonely place. You're not in it on your own. We're all in it together, and absolutely building that community will give you some creative ideas by looking at other people's content. It'll also build a family and a community, which honestly, even to this day, I still maintain and are so grateful for. My hack number 4 is use the data analytics tool to your advantage. Make sure in those early days that you're focusing down on those hot searched for topics. It's going to be really difficult to get your videos out when you're only getting 2, 3, 10 viewers on each video. Your best friend is going to be the YouTube search feature. This is where people randomly click on your video because they've searched for the topic that you're talking about. Use Google Analytics. What are the most searched for terms in your niche? What are other people creating videos around? So you can kind of piggyback off the back of that. You want people to stumble across your content, think it's so fantastic that they want to subscribe in that second, and then they'll watch video after video after video. Nobody is going to organically just accidentally stumble across your video unless it's in a searched for niche. A really good example is when I started my skincare channel, one of the most talked about and hyped brands at the time was The Ordinary Skincare. So I created a load of reviews and demonstrations focusing down on The Ordinary. This got my search volumes through the roof, and lots of people found my channel through those reviews. That wasn't the most interesting content for me to create, so after a period of time when I built my viewership, I then moved on to other topics that interested me more. But honestly, focusing down on search and those really popular search for terms within your niche is what kick-started my YouTube growth, and something that I definitely recommend that you do. Hack number 5 is tapping up your friends and family. I've already told you, going from 0 to 100 subscribers is kind of the hardest slog. Once you get past that, you do find things speed up and your growth accelerates. Those first 100 subscribers are really difficult, so why not reach out to your friends and family and ask them to subscribe to your channel. They'll do it in a meaningful way. They'll watch your videos, they'll like, they'll comment, they'll subscribe. This will drive forward your engagement, but it'll make it a lot quicker to actually get to those 100 subscriber mark, and from then, honestly, everything just seems a little bit more achievable. Your friends and family want to support you. I was super nervous of this. I was a little bit embarrassed about the content that I was creating. Maybe I didn't think it was that fancy, but honestly, the feedback from friends and family has been overwhelming, and they were the first people to really subscribe and engage with my videos. Tap them up, because trust me, they want to support you. My final hint, tip and hack is promise me you won't fall for the advertising gimmicks that brands throw out there. When you start on YouTube, so many brands will be saying, pay us this amount of money and we'll get you this number of subscribers. This amount of money will get you this number of views. I bought into this when I first started on YouTube, and honestly, it did 0 for my engagement and 0 for my growth. I spent a lot of money trying to buy my way to success, and honestly, there are no shortcuts in life. If brands reach out to you promising you a number of subscribers for a certain amount of money, turn it down. It might seem appealing, but these subscribers, if they materialize, and often they don't, won't actually be driving forward your engagement in the long term, because they're a one-stop shop. They might click that subscribe and that's it. There's been no way of them engaging with the video, leaving a like, leaving a comment, watching future videos. This means nothing to your Google Analytics, and so in the long run, it won't have a meaningful impact on your engagement scores or the rate at which YouTube pushes out your videos to others. It's better to grow organically, which is why I said reaching out to other content creators, leaving them a nice message, introducing yourself and talking about their video is the best way of driving forward your own subscriber numbers. It absolutely isn't the right way to try and buy your way to success. Hopefully this video has given you a little bit of food for thought on how to grow on YouTube. I know how difficult it is, and I probably could count like 10 to 20 times that I wanted to give up. That first slog is really difficult, but trust me, once you get past that, the success is waiting for you on the other side. And no matter what your niche is, sound off in the comment section below. I would love to know what content you're creating so I can engage with your channel. I'd love to leave you a like, I'd love to support you, and really let's start the community building from here. So sound off in the comment section below. Let me know what your channel is, what you're passionate about, and what help you need. If you want to see any other videos in this category, honestly, I would happily create it, so let me know. Hopefully I've already convinced you enough that you want to subscribe to this, my second channel, and leave this video a like. But if you haven't already, do that. Help a guy out, and honestly, it means so much to me. Wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, and take care. Bye!